Just out for a little walk in the area. The road is like this, and they said it was like a tractor, but I think it's changing over there. And then I saw this trail here, and we have a little butterfly right there. I don't know what this says, but it seems like we have a trail. Maybe I walk up there later on and see where I end up on the way back, because we're gonna go over here. And these flowers, we call them dog crackers, hundekjeks. They smell absolutely beautiful, and they're almost extinct. I haven't seen them back at the other place. And then you have these. I love these. They catch the little fog, like the little drop of water that piles up there. I think they're so beautiful. And then you have these. These are kind of a funny little plant. It's a wildflower, and it's not a big, beautiful flower, but it's a really cool looking flower. But yeah, just out walking. We have the water between the trees down there. I don't know how long. I know it's a long road, but I don't know how long. But I'm gonna check it out, and then I'll see when I come back if I'm gonna go up that trail or not. We are at the end of the road, sort of, so you can turn around here. This used to be the main road before they opened the one on down there. It's and this is the rest of it. It's just like a tractor road now. I want to see if I can drive over here with my car. So as you can see here, this is now the New Year road, and this is the road that we are on. So this is the old road, and I guess we are, where are we? Are we here? Doesn't say where we are. This is a parking. I'm not sure. It's probably not here. It has to be here. I think we are here, but I'm not sure, because I think this is the trail. Now this is the border, but I also think this is the trail that you can walk. You can walk up there and up there, but I think you can also walk up here to look out. So it's probably around there, because this is a house. So I guess that's that house. So we are here now, and then we're gonna keep on walking, and then you can walk down here to the main road. So I want to figure out if you can actually drive up here and just take this road instead of driving all the way around here and come up here again to go to our place, or if you can just drive in here, you know. This would be so much easier. Here you can see no cars, no motorbikes. Drive through. You're not allowed to drive through this road from one side to another. Even though it's gonna help keep the road open, you're not allowed to do it. It's only for, you know, tractors and farm machinery, I guess. It's a nice trail though. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think the walking has started something, and I'm like, should I try to run back to the cabin, or should I just continue on? Because I have to poop. I think I might be able to contain it. I have IBS, so sometimes it's just like, poop now! And you don't really know when things are gonna happen. But yeah, it's beautiful there. Oh, I love this. This is a beautiful trail. And we are out of the wind, because the wind is coming. Yeah, you can see it. It comes in from the side. So the sun comes up here, goes down there, Is this west? I guess, because this is south and this is north. So it should be west. I always always mix those two up. Look here, we have these greeneries, pine tree greeneries. They're getting a little hard now, but these soft green ones are nice to make syrup out of. So you don't boil them down. You can see it's long. Oh, it smells good. This is really good for colds and stuff, I think. You can also use these soft ones from the short shrubs, Christmas trees, like we say. And they're growing a lot, especially this soft one here. This is really soft. You can make them to tea, or you can cook them down to become syrup. So you can use that instead of cough medicine, and instead of other sweeteners. And again, the water is just below us down the trees. So you drive along the water down here. There's actually a house for sale down there, but we don't have the finances in order to choose something like that. It is beautiful. I think I could drive Little Red. Little Red could most definitely drive here. Just drive up on the edge here. My little Grey could not. I don't know, is this the trail that I should walk up? I don't know. We'll just keep walking. My stomach has, the door has closed again, so I'm fine to keep on walking. And hopefully it's gonna be fine until we get back. I think I have to go here, but I cannot see any blue. Yeah, here we see that's some blueberry. Can't I catch it there? There you see, there are some blueberries in here. So later on maybe you come here and pick blueberries. There we go! Beautiful view over Randsfjorden. Beautiful. So the only thing, the house down there would be really nice now in the evening because you would have the sun in, but I don't think you would have the sun inside in the morning because the sun is on the other side of the mountain, so we would have to come all the way around here before we actually would have any sun to the house. And as you can see, you should not live on the other side because they are already in the shade. But yeah, it's a beautiful fjord. We need a boat. It would be nice to have a boat or just a canoe or something with a little electric engine and go whee! It's blowing a bit today and the water is icy cold almost all year round. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on walking here and see if it gets any better. God tur. So this is a trail sign, I guess. I guess it's marking the trail. Doesn't really say anything, but I guess you can use this one, Stolpejakten. So this is like almost like the geocaching I did later. You can hunt this one in this community Hadeland. Oh, it doesn't there. So you can hunt this, you can scan this, and then you can, I guess you can tick it off a list So it's a way to get people out walking. Just get people out in nature. The only thing that's sad is like if you're a wheelchair, you couldn't. It's a bit difficult to access and use this, and that's a little bit sad that if I ended up in a wheelchair, I would kind of have to forgive all of these wonderful experiences and just keep in a trail, because the roads here, well, they're not really wheelchair friendly. Then you would have like a specially designed chair to go around these areas. I don't know. I'll keep walking and see if I get to the trail or just get down to the road or something. Nature reserve in this place. But then right there, I don't know if you can see it, but right there behind the trees, that's a cabin. So I guess this is not a nature reserve, because it just says here that is probably the whole part. What is this? Oh, it's just some beautiful wildflowers. Oh, here we have some scabia or something. I love these flowers. I think they're so beautiful. I would love to have some growing in the garden. I also think these little blue ones are beautiful little flowers. I like when they're like this, just subtle. But yeah, look at this road. We're gonna keep walking, or we're gonna turn around? The further I go, the longer it is to get back to my cabin. Let's keep on walking. I can manage it. What do we got here? There's someone playing a stick. This is a legless lizard. It's native to this country, and it's no harm at all. No danger at all. So you can see the size compared to my hand. If I touch it, it's gonna play. It's playing. It's seen me walking here. Oh, look at those tongue flicks. Can you do that again? Come on. Let's see that tongue. Come on. Yeah. See the tongue. Oh, there he goes. Oh, they are so cute. This is a huge one. It's a big one. I've seen the babies are so cute. And they're just like tiny little. But it's just, like you can see, it's just playing like it's a stick. So it saw me walking and it just stood still. And that's the problem, because when they do this on roads and stuff, people drive over them. So sad. I've seen so many dead ones, or they try to escape and they go under and they come under the tire when it drives. Hey, beautiful. You wanna, yeah? Check me out? He's like, oh, I'm not here. I am a dead little thing. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm warm. Look at the pattern. Isn't this a beautiful little snake? It's not a snakey. Let's leave it be and walk on. Can you see it? Right there. The little, pretending to be a stick. A dead little stick in the road. The smell is just so intense. Look at that. Oh, it's just The air is just so fragrant with this wildflower, the scent of dirt and clean air and flowers, and it's just amazing. Oh, look at these. They are, it seems like some wild, yeah, that's some wild orchids. Oh, they are so cool. This area is slightly wetter, but so they seems to like it here, shady and wet. So come back when they're going into seed, and then I can pick the seeds, because flowers like these, you're allowed to pick the flowers but not pick everyone, you know, leave some to go to seed and spread. But you're allowed to pick some, but you're not allowed to remove the roots. So come back when they are going into seeds and bring the seeds home instead. That's what you can do when you want to pick wildflowers or move wildflowers back into your home. Look at the leaves down there. These are orchids. And then we have the dog crackers, and we have wild strawberries. We have some of these buttercups, and over here we have, ooh, what's the red berries? Oh my gosh, it's I can't remember right now, but anyway. And then we have these yellows here. They like a little bit drier, and as you can see, it's not as lush. So this place is probably a bit drier and a bit more less nutrient, and that's where they like to live. These like to live where it's a little bit more green and lush, as you can see here. And as you can see, the wild orchids, beautiful, love it. Seems like we have a little trail going down here. I don't know, I think it goes up here, so that's probably their animals going down here and down to the water to drink, which is dangerous because they cross the road, and people drive like crazy. And I think this is just around the corner, so it might be dangerous, but yeah. A lot of the wild orchids here. I could definitely drive Little Red all the way, because oh, there's a little wall. It's a beautiful view over the water. We're coming here. I think this is gonna be the difficult bit. I don't know how steep it is, but we have a small engine on Little Red. It's only 75 horsepower. If it was more like 90 or 100, it wouldn't be a problem. Look how high we are. We're actually pretty high up. That's I don't want to fall down there. Yeah. Wow. And there you can see that's a little parking lot, so you can park and just sit there and enjoy the scenery and the water. My gosh, it's beautiful. You know, I'm so lucky that I met my boyfriend and moved here with him, because it's just stunning. I don't need salt water. As long as I have water, it's gonna be okay. Ooh. So I guess, is this the lookout they were talking about? So then the trail is gonna be much further down. Yeah, this must be the lookout. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I need to take a picture for my boyfriend. Going down I don't think would be a problem, and also the ground is pretty solid, so I might be able to get up here without any trouble, as long as it's not getting that I don't lose friction. Little red is good, but yeah. Here we have a little bumpy place, but I don't think this hill is gonna be a problem for Little Red. We have done worse, but that was on asphalt. So, but the thing is, we're not really allowed to drive here, but it would be nice. It's probably much faster just driving on the main road around, but gosh, it's beautiful here. So if I had like a silent going little electric thing that I can use to go around here, that would be nice, especially if I get worse, if the exhaustion syndrome, if it gets worse and I have trouble walking, then that would be nice. But I'm using the barefoot shoes to walk, and that helps activate my feet and makes it possible to actually, you know, get better somehow. Not better, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting tired and my brain is sort of shutting down. So we have pine trees here. Is that been a fire? That could almost look like a fire, but it can also just be sort of a moss. Almost looks like something dead or burned has happened here. I don't know. Might just have dried out, I don't know. Yeah. Road is pretty nice. It's a little bit bumpy in some places, but it's better than other roads I've been driving on. So, but again, you're not supposed to be driving here. Oh, this looks like a little earth bee hole. Do not step on those. If that's a colony, you're gonna get stung. It might be something else, but yeah. It's beautiful, but I think I want to turn around. I don't want to go uphill again. I just I think I can follow this, and then there's gonna be a path going up here, but I don't know if I want to climb. I don't know. I'm still looking for the path that's gonna take me in there so I could go over and around, but I think it's further than I expected it to be. So I think maybe I missed something on the map. I'm not sure. I am not sure. We're going around the bend here. Should I turn around or should I keep looking and see if I find a trail and then get up on the mountain and look at the view from there? You know what? They're turning around. I don't want to go up the hill from the bottom. It's pretty steep. So this is where they used to, like, this is as old that they would drive with a horse and a carriage. So that's why they could actually go uphill like this. And then they've been breaking land and filling out and making it secure along the water, so you could drive there. I don't know if the water was higher. It was probably higher when they used this road, but it does connect to the same road further down, like you saw on the map. I'm not sure. Makes me I have to scratch my non-existing beard. Yeah, let's get back. So we have these flowers, and this is what I'm talking about. These are starting to go into seeds. I don't know if I pick, they will continue to go into seeds, or if I have to wait until they are finished on this one. And here we have a little grasshopper. It's tiny grasshopper, and it's just jumped into spiders. Oh, oops, fell down. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna survive. Anyway, I could pick the stems and take them home like this. There are several down here, so it's gonna spread, and I'm not taking the roots, so they're gonna come up next year, or I'll wait and then come back and harvest next week or in a month or something, like later on when they're finished. If I miss these, there are some further down that I can harvest from, that's not as far gone as these are. Yeah, these are cranberry bushes. So this is how they grow wild in Norway. Just a little bit dry, rocky places. As you can see, they're only along the rocks. Not too dry. Yeah. And then we have just beautiful, beautiful nature. Look at these. These are cute. Like little hairy buttons. And they're so cute. I'll see if I can get seeds from them, because they were just adorable. But you have to see, where does it live? Does it live in a dry place? And I don't see, that's the only spot I actually seen them. So I have to be careful so I don't, destroy the spot, but rather just harvest some seeds. And it's like you can see, it's getting pollinated by ants. You just have to wait until they are ready, and then just remember them. So I get back here and pick seeds if I want them in my garden. Can you see it? Is it? No, it's not! It's not a little snake, but now you can see what it's supposed to look like. It was in this area somewhere. I think it was higher up. Yeah, it was further up there. I don't think it's gonna be there anymore. But if it is, we're gonna pick it up. Oh, here are more of those. And these, ooh, they are pink. They are pinkish. Well, these are, oh, this is something else. Oh my gosh, this looks like something else. Oh, that is cool. Is it 3 different types, perhaps? I don't know. But the pink ones were cool. You can see this is the little flower. A little tundra flower, it seems. They call this snake grass, but I'm not sure if it's because it's an easy place for snakes to get under and we can't, like prey, can't see them, or if it's because snakes don't like to be in it. I still haven't kind of been sure. I think I've been told that snakes don't like them, if it's something about the scent or something, but yeah, I'm not sure, because they would be beautiful habitat for snakes to crawl through without being seen from above. So they would be beautiful for not just snakes but all kind of critters, all kind of prey animals, so they wouldn't be attacked by predators in coming from above, because they would be hidden under all of this vegetation. So there will be lots of nice like open spaces under here, but they're still covered on the top, so easy to go around, hidden. So I'm not sure, because if you have rodents, you probably will also have snakes that eat rodents, like vipers. We have one viper in Norway, so we have 4 snakes in Norway. We have the viper, then we have so the viper is hoggorm, and then we have slettsnok, and then we have oh my god, hoggorm, slettsnok, buorm, and then we have the one that I showed you, the legless lizard, that I suddenly can't remember what we call in Norway. Oh. We're going up, and I have some pain in my back. I'm supposed to have my period, but I have already started my perimenopause, and I'm turning 41 in July. So it's just like a bit early, but then again it can start up to 10 years before you actually go into menopause, which is why they call it perimenopause. So I haven't slept for 2 days. I'm supposed to have my period, but instead of having my period, I just have a lot of difficult, like I have a lot of sits, which could also be because of what I've been eating, and I have a lot of like aching in my back. I can't sleep. It just, the sleep can also be because it is warmer now, so it's suddenly gone from it being really cold. There's the trail, but it's not marked, so I don't know if that's just an animal trail or if it's supposed to be a trail. I don't know, because I would think that the viewpoint over there was part of the trail. We'll see if when I get back to the map. Ooh, I'm getting tired. But yeah, I'm feeling like pain shooting up my back, probably from my intestines. So we just have to see. Oh, it could be because I have IBS and I've been eating Choco Pops, and I shouldn't eat anything with flour. It's not gluten, it's just corn or flour, like wheat products and stuff like that I shouldn't eat. So I think it's because I've been eating Choco Pops, because I was just bored and I needed something to eat. Hey, someone else is out walking, so I better hang up until we pass them. Okay, we are back in civilization, if you could call it that. Sorry about the wind. I should probably get better at filming, like I should get one of those holders, those anti-shake holders, but I want to save up until I get one of those that you can push and then it flips the camera, so I don't have to manually turn the camera around. Either that it turns the camera around or that it just goes from back camera to front camera filming. Let's see if you can figure this out. So this is a viewpoint. So yeah, it seems like this is all wrong. So we have to be here, because this is, oh no, that's further down. So this is probably the parking lot. Probably this area here is the parking, and then the trail is up there, and then this is the viewpoint that we were sitting at. So this is going, so if I had kept going down, I should have found the trail going up like this, but I'm not sure where, because that's the cabin. That must have been the last cabin, and that was the trail that was, I think, was an animal trail. And then I don't know, I'm getting confused, but that's probably the last cabin, the cabin I showed you. And then we kept walking, and then was I almost down there? I think I stopped around here and then I walked back. So, or I'm confused. Nope, that's the cabin I was talking about. So we were not all the way down here. I think I stopped. Yeah, this is the place where it goes down. So I think I stopped somewhere around here and then went back up. Yeah, so that's why I should have kept walking and then I could walk around here. But now we are back here, so it's not far before we are home. Okay, this is a plant you do not want. It's called parkslirilenke. It's invasive and unwanted. You can eat them, like when they're small, you can eat them like you would with bamboo shoots. And they are almost in, I think they were in the family with bamboo, and they spread and they are not wanted, especially not in nature. So since there is a house down here, it's probably spread. Yeah, I can see it all the way down there, so it's spread from the garden. I don't know if they planted it as like a little hedge, because they do get nice flowers, and it was popular like 30 years ago, before they knew what they know today. And as you can see down here, there is a lot of them, and they go all the way down to the bottom. So yeah, not wanted. I don't know if they will be able to take care of them here, but I should talk to, I know someone that keeps this road open, so I'm going to talk to him about it. He might be able to do something about it. So yeah, now it's just flat road all the way back. What? I have never seen these before. They seem also like some wild orchids. My gosh, I need to check with Google what this is. They are beautiful. Look at this. Just this tiny blue. They are absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen this before. I wonder what it is. I was wrong. This is not an orchid. This is actually a meat-eating plant. It's one of the few meat-eating plants we actually have here in Norway. It's so cool. It's not shown on the map in this area, so I don't know if I can share the location somewhere so they get it in the, but it seems to grow almost everywhere around in Norway. But that's so cool. So it actually eats bugs. Haha, who would have known that? I saw something. Look at that. Look at all the bugs that are caught in the leaves. Ha, that is cool. This is one of my favorite flowers, and it's also bumblebee, one of the bumblebee's favorite flowers. It's not like beautiful, it opens a little bit more, and then this is turning into seeds, but it's easy and the bumblebees love it. So it's called bumblebee flower here in Norway. Here's what it looks like. So these are seeds, so we're just waiting for them to be dry enough to pick. Then we can put it in the garden They like to be close to water, and this is actually a very poisonous plant, and we have a lot of it in the area around me, but it's beautiful. Look at it. Tyrihjelm. So yeah, they like to live in the same area. And then we have these. Oh, these are so beautiful. So this is the buttercups. I think they are, I don't know if they're wild type, but they seem to be the double type. And I don't know if that's just a genetic mutation that's happened or if it's spread from a garden. And here we have, look at the wildflowers, are so beautiful. These beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gosh. It's just, look at this. I don't know if you can, it's just so beautiful. I love living like this in the wild, with the wild nature, the wild flowers. Just look at these little ones. They are like, you can't really see them, but they are so beautiful when you actually pay attention to them. They are, many consider them a weed, but I like them because they are hardy and they will spread, and pollinators love them, so they will bring pollinators to your garden, and they're quite easy to keep. You can't really kill them. They like it wet, they like it dry, they're gonna survive. So yeah, and as you can see, it's just a beautiful little pink, like little nudge of pink between everything else you're gonna have in your garden. But these is something you should, if you see this, you should take it away. These are invasive and they spread, and the thing is they kind of change the soil in the area where they're growing, so they kill the other flowers that grow around, like the wildflowers that are used to less nutritious. So because they collect nitrogen, and they just they take over and kill the other plants in the area, and they spread, and the seeds can live for 50 years in the ground or something. I don't know. That's what I've heard. So it's gonna take a long time to kill them. But like the other invasive plant that I showed you, it's humans that has brought it because they thought it was nice, so they spread it along the road, on the side of the road, to kind of keep, I don't know. It's a hardy plant, and it can take really bad soil. So it's just it was spread here by intention, and now it's almost impossible to get rid of. And look at these. The white ones. They are so beautiful. They like a little bit more nutritious soil, but they can also thrive in very dry and sandy soil. So yeah. It's beautiful. But it's getting cold. I gotta get back. Here we have the ones I was talking about that collect a little water drop. And these are the flowers. So the flowers are not like anything exciting, but they're really nice to use in between, like filling flowers in bouquets and stuff. But yeah, they're cute. I like them. I found them again, and I asked Google, and they are called cat's feet. Pussy feet. They are so beautiful, and they say that the females and the males have different colors, so I didn't know that. And they like dry spaces with little to no what do we call it, nutritious soil, so they like not so nutritious soil. And here we have an example of what I was talking about with the water in the leaves. Yeah, beautiful little flower. I might steal some and bring them home because they are not on any dangerous species, so I can actually bring them home. Yay! Looking forward to that. But yeah, let's get back. But first, look at this. You're like, what is this? And then you get closer, closer, and you see there's a flower here. It's so cute. Look at this. These cute little flowers. Just like, they're so cute. If you just sit down and take a like closer look at things, if you see it like this, it just looks like some sort of weed. And then you bend down and look at it. It's actually so cute. Cutie, cutie little flowers. Okay, let's see. So this is the normal buttercup, like the wild type. And then you have this type, which is the big one. So if we do like this, and then you see the difference. So I think this is a cultivated type, and this is the wild type. I'm not really a fan of the yellow, but they are nice. Anyway, okay, these, look at these. They're nice. They have like, they're floating. You get them in red too, but the thing is they spread, and they spread the same way, like they get the seeds that follow the wind. So they spread a lot. It's nice if you have like a really dry place, but you don't want to get it in the garden because they spread and they can just take over the garden. Show you. There. They are beautiful, but they spread and they are almost impossible to get rid of. So even though they are nice, you don't really want them in your garden. So what you can do is you can pick the flowers and have in the pot, like, but once they are done, throw them in the garbage can and not in the garden, because they will actually seed up. Even though they're dead, they will seed up and spread to your garbage disposal. So just make sure that you throw them in the garbage that's going to be burned, you know, so you don't spread. And we have something up here that I'm gonna show you. Here are some garden runaways. Kornblomst. They are really cool. I think, if I'm not wrong, you can harvest these and dry them and put them in your salad, or candlelight them, or put them in the water, or anything, you know. So you can see here, they are spreading. So this is a runaway from the garden behind here. We also have another, I don't know if this is a wildflower or if it's a runaway, I'm not sure, but they are beautiful. Like, these are a little bit boring. This is just normal blue ones, but they are an old garden plant, and they are growing in popularity because they are really simple plants. First year you get nice little leaves, and then the second year they come with flowers, and then next year they come with flowers and flowers and flowers, and then they get these little seedlings that you can like harvest, or you can just give it a little shake and spread it around, and then you will have like a bigger area, or you can take it everywhere. And it's a beautiful plant, and you get them in dark blue, violet, pink, white, yeah, not red or yellow, but who cares? It's just, yeah, beautiful flower. So we got some more runaways over there. I do think to see, do we have one more? I think I saw, let's see, there we go, here we go. Look at that one, look at that one, that's pretty, that's a beautiful flower, huh? And it's so easy, so easy, and the bees, the pollinators love them. So yeah, I'm gonna, you can see here it's starting to go into seed, so I'm definitely gonna come here and harvest some seeds to hopefully get this kind of genes in my mix. So I have these dark ones too, but yeah, beautiful. And you can see the other one has spread all the way down there. I think we have another one of these, but it's more like a purple. Where is it? There it is. Look at this color. You see what I mean? Beautiful. You get them in so many colors. So I was wrong when I said you can't get them in red. But this is more like wine red or burgundy or something. But and then we have another one in another shade of reddish blue color. So yeah, I'm gonna harvest seeds definitely. And then we have another one of the pink ones up here. So yeah, as you can see, beautiful flowers, and like I said, really easy to keep, so well worth to have in your garden. And they don't spread that much, and even if they spread, they are nice. They are really nice. I just have to look at this one again because I really enjoy this color. Oh my god, that's a nice color. It's almost like black. That's cool. And here we are. My gosh, we really need, whew. So if we are able to, we're gonna have the road coming in here, and we're gonna have a parking lot here. So we're not gonna walk all the way up here. We can park and then just walk up there. That's gonna be so much easier than this road here. And then I was so excited about these, like, oh, flowers, and then they open, and that's it. That's the flower. It's not, it's like, yeah, here you can see it. That's it. And I was like, huh? I was expecting like the white or yellow flowers that I've seen. So that was a little bummer. Yeah, let's see. Up here, it's really nice and shady. So in here, I might be able to have some of the orchids that like the moisture and shady places. So, because there's more moisture in the ground here, especially now that it's been raining on and off. So yeah, I was thinking like in this area here, I don't know, we might put up a well somewhere in this area. Not sure. These are not wild plants. They are probably planted here. We don't want them to, they spread. But they spread. Luckily they spread a little bit slowly. They spread by the root and not by seeds. So it's okay here. But you don't really want it in your garden because it's gonna, if you put one down, it's gonna spread out almost like mint does. It's a beautiful, but yeah, having flowers up here, some of the dry flowers, if we plant that in the sun here, so we just have like a little bit more flowers in the area and keep the shrubs in the here low so it doesn't grow up to be trees like this again. That's gonna be nice. But yeah, back here we have some plants in here. Brought some of my plants home. So this is gonna spread when they open up the seeds. Oh, that's gonna be nice. And this one had seeds last year, and I just bent it down and look at this. We have babies! So many babies. They almost were dead when I picked them up because it's been a dry spell. So I was glad I took them here where I can kind of keep an eye on them. And then there's a lot of babies from the bluebells. Not bluebells, but one that has the blue clocks on it, sort of. You buy it in the store. And then I brought with me this. This is seeds from some of the flowers that I bought last year. These are just spread, but you can eat them. And then we have some lily, and down here we have a white hosta, and this one is an orchid that I bought so it's not a wild orchid, but it's really popular with the snails, so taking it here is going to be so much better for it. Then I took with me this one from the big one, and it's not happy about it, but it will do. It will get back to itself. Just needs to root up a little bit. Seems like it's coming from the bottom here. And this one is eatable that I took with me. So yeah, saving the plants. And here my trusty little rhubarb is getting back. It got really beaten when I took it out of the pot and transferred it here because there was this huge ant hill. There was a lot of ants in the pot. This one I bought in spring, and you can eat it. It's just I've been watering with the stinky water that we collected. Oh, that's someone that's thirsty. Look here, they need water. Oh my god, they are thirsty little things. These have knobs, so you can replace these. Instead of having potatoes, you can have these, and they get these beautiful yellow flowers. But yeah, and then they get that little earth knobs that you can eat that taste a little bit like nuts, have a little bit nutty flavor. So these need to water. Let's see, up here he watered the cucumber. I bought this one, and this one is from seeds. And then it seems like the plants survived the move, at least some of the salad. Potatoes, how are they? Probably have to water those too. Make sure they get enough water, because once they start, if it gets too dry, they start to harden in the they start to harden out in the skins, and when the skin is hard it doesn't grow anymore, and then you just get these small potatoes instead of large potatoes. So you have to make sure that they have frequent watering, but not so much that they will drown, but frequent watering, very important. So this one definitely needs water today. Now strawberries, it started dying off and I think it's because it was planted too deep, so it just rotted from the bottom. So what I've done is just try to lift it up, remove all the dead, and hope that it might be, I don't know if it's one of those that comes twice or if it's just once in the... But anyway, I'm trying to save it so it will come back next year. So we have strawberries next year. But we have these strawberries here, strawberry plants, so hopefully we're gonna get some strawberries from them next year. Oh, look at this nice flower. I love... These are wildflowers that I just picked from the garden. And they're coming with beautiful, beautiful flowers. And I think, oh yes, I think this is one of the buttons. Oh, I love it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But yeah, the salad, it's getting back to it. And then we have some wildflowers that I've just picked from the lawn and put up here. That's gonna flower. It's one of these white ones that I love. But yeah, it's just, and these are starting to flower now, so it's a great time. And see here, the lavender is coming, but I need to cut it back. I need to trim it back a little bit. You can see it comes from the end here, so I can cut it back a little bit and have it be a little bit more bushy, because it's dried out and then overwatered and dried out again, so it's not happy. So I think I should probably put it in here instead and see if it's more happy when it gets more like this sandy. They like the dry sandy areas, so maybe it will thrive better than in this little pot. But yeah, look at the garden. So nice in the garden now. We are planting grass. We are just doing patches so that we can keep it watered so it doesn't dry out in the middle of everything. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. But like, if I can get the wildflowers to settle down here, that would be really nice.